Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for 2010. Hi everyone, how are we all doing? Welcome along. Happy Thursday. I'm just going to do some adjustments so you can see what I'm... see my tits. Oh, crikey, hello. Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. I've long time no see. I'm doing my camera adjustments out. I need to adjust the webcam a little bit. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. Welcome along to what is meant to be one of the... Oh, actually, it's not... you might actually only just hear me for a minute, so stand by a moment. I'm just going to... Just making things a little bit brighter for you all. I know how much you all... You love Westie TV. More saturation? Does that work? Yeah, there we go. That was a bit better. Or is it the white bands actually? Is it white bands? There we go. Right, apply. You should see me a bit better now. Hopefully. Oh, that's put me in a really awkward position. Hang on a second. Oh, not the virtual camera. There we go. Okay, that's not... That's not fucking working. Oh, Jesus. Not again. Hang on. Yeah. Why is it just frozen? Hang on a minute. Right, looks like I'm going to restart this all over again. I fucking hate Streamlabs. It's so annoying. Maybe if I unplug and do it all again. Hang on. Sorry, everyone. It's always such a pain in the arse having to do this. Do you like... So you like some of that, add source. Right. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, right. Let me hide and then unhide. No, it's not working. Right, apologies everyone, this is stupid. Why is it doing this? Right, deactivate, activate. Yes! Finally! Right, there we go. You're a bit brighter now. And also you can actually see me not doing like this for like half an hour. Right. Tonight then, we're going to be playing some Assetto Corsa. So today I've been kind of trying to think of things that would work for streams. But yeah, I didn't really quite get it. So what we're going to be doing tonight is we're going to be doing some Assetto Corsa. We're going to be doing some F1 2010 cars. From the mods from a guy called Similanitere. He's actually one of the... he's done a couple of mods. He's done 2006, 2008. I think he's done a 2012 mod as well. But he's done a few mods in his time. And so we're going to be doing a 100% race with... I've brought Kristen in as well as an extra team. So we've got 26 cars again. Everyone seems to wonder why I add teams in. It's just for a bit of fun. Like, it's a sim racing. You can do what you want and have a bit of fun with it. Yeah, we're going to be just checking everything works before we get cooking. But yeah, we're starting at the back of the grid. Oh, actually, should we just do a race? Can we qualify off? 5 minutes. I probably actually want to just do... the qualifying doesn't really work on here. Can I just do a race? I guess we just do a race, to be honest with you. Or do I do it as a weekend? Yeah, maybe we just... if I add the strengths in... maybe that would be better. Has it done it again? Oh, it just froze up. Oh, no, it's not done it. I was like panicking, thinking, has it done it again? I'll show my screen. Yeah, so content manager up here. I'm just going to put all the kind of driver strengths in. So we're going to do anything from 92, I think, to the Hamilton. He was prime. Webber was decent, but he wasn't as good as Seb. Button was the world champion, so he's 92. Alonso was decent, 92. Schumi, 91. Everyone had good expectations of him, 91. Britney Spears, Nico Rosberg. Kubica. I've got to put all these, like, actually you can't really see this. I'm just putting in all the strengths for these cars and drivers. Rubens was a 91, 100%. So 2010 was one of, like, I remember, like, this is kind of one of my first kind of Formula One seasons. It was good fun. Like, I remember it being really, really cool and good fun. We'll put Kristen at a 90, so she's in the hunt too. Jaime Alguersuari is an 89. Vitantonio Liuzzi, he was an 89. Liuzzi was not good. I remember I do remember Vitantonio Liuzzi, and he wasn't great, but Vitaly Petrov was an 89. Trulli a 90. Timo Koch was a... Karun Chandok was an 88. And Bruno Senna was an 89. And Heikki Kovalainen's a 90. Might just bring Mark up to a 92. Yeah, I'll put all the... all these guys up to 90. Seb was the world champion. Because this was one of the closest F1 seasons I think we'd ever seen. If I remember rightly. But everyone was so good that year. And it essentially became a fight between... at the end, it was Fernando and Seb, who were the top two in the... top guys in the World Championship at this point. There we go. Then we can do a bit of practicing quali. So there we go. 12 to 59, that's fine by me. Just want to make sure. everything follows afterwards. I think everything should follow. Yeah, alright. Hoping this would all come up on the thing, but... Yay, there we go, right. I need to adjust some overlays when we get in the car. And I'm also going to turn down the sound just a tad, because I don't want everyone being deafened in the ears. See how it sounds when it comes into it, but yeah, we'll have to see. Yeah, I hope everyone's all right. So we got a bit practice session first, then qualifying. We're gonna see how fast we can go. Maybe we can get pole. I don't know. I will, but Silverstone's my strongest track. I think I love driving Silverstone. Just we're not doing the original version, by the way. So the one that ran up till 2010, actually. Well, that's probably a good point. So we're running on the current layout of Silverstone with these cars, which is probably not as realistic as you might think. But yeah, we'll see how this goes tonight. We're 100% race. We are going to be driving the equivalent of the HRT, because I kind of realised that. Well, I could have done, to be fair. Fucking hell, that's loud. I don't know how this is going to sound right on the big screen, but oh no, gloves are going, everyone. Right, I'm going to turn this down a second. I just want to make sure the sound is absolutely right, just because it's not. This will deafen your ears and you won't be able to hear me otherwise. Is this one content manager? OBS. I just want to make sure the sound is absolutely right, because it's not. We've got Hulkenberg on a wet tyre. Okay. Right. Okay, let's just see how it sounds when speaking, and then we'll. Right. So I want you guys to still be able to hear me. That's the main thing. Okay, let's just see how it sounds when speaking. Then we'll. Oh, actually, I can up it a bit, maybe 20%. Don't need that shit. I don't want to close my phone. We will get to it in a minute, guys. I promise. I don't really play this on stream, which is my. This is my kind of big thing. I don't really play this on stream, so I need to make sure I've got it absolutely right, spot on. So it's fair for you guys, and you can all hear me, and you can all, have a laugh and have a good fun with this, I guess. But what's going to do? I think we can go. Just restart the session at a time. Put in maybe about. Oh. Oh, Assetto Corsa crashed. Okay. Well, I don't know what happened there. Did it? Oh. Oh, Assetto Corsa crashed. Okay. Right, sorry everybody. I'll tell you, I'm going to knock it down a bit more. Just maybe 35, that might do. 30 will do that. Perfect. Got to get the settings right for your big race. Hey, come on. We're going to have some fun tonight. I think there's like another bonus bit I'm planning as well to do. Just as a funeral for a certain car that decided to blow its clutch this week. While going to my girlfriend's. If it does sound too loud, Kristen, if you are watching, could you just put a message in, please, just saying if it's too loud, or just message me saying it's too loud, and I'll see it straight away. We know what actually the tyres we can run. Yeah, we'll put some. We're just going to try and build the car up ever so slightly. Put that there. I just need to move some things so I can. I just realised I might have fucked up with it slightly. I need to find something. Don't know where it is. Where am I? Race position. Real time. Aha! There we go. Right, finally. It's back on. Oh, that sound is so cool! Sound is so cool! Right, let's get on track, I guess, and do some laps. Oh! Mass has already fucked it. These cars are a little bit of a challenge. Cars are having trouble, is it me? Forget you can't do that flat in these cars. I do forget this car is a bit of a bus, so it's... can already feel a bit of strain on my hand. That's not good. That's more like it. Can get out to speed a bit now. Pushing just a little bit too hard. Oh. Bit typical Adrian Sutil in the facing the other direction. Yeah, I think I might have set the difficulty a bit too low. I'm breezing around the outside of Hamilton as I am. This might be a little bit too easy. Oh! I found the rears lock there and then I just went. Fucking hurts. All of a sudden. Oh! Doing 132s, which is probably not probable for. The thing is, this car is easy to catch. That's the one thing I am quite positive about. Comes Kristen. Does nobody want to give Adrian Sutil a bit of a nudge and say you're not in the middle of the fucking track? Oh, jeez, Johnson. My fault, that. Yeah, I might have to. The thing is, if we know what the fuel rate is, then we can up the difficulty. I don't think you can do it in game, to be fair, but... Why the air tire off? Oh, well. I think we just shoot it straight into a race and we just put it in... had a bit of practice. We'll just shoot it straight into a race. We know we can do a qualifying order based on what we had anyways. So I'm pretty content about that. It's not a problem. Right, is it muted? He has no signal. Okay. Let's see how that was sounding actually. Knock it down a bit. I think I'm going to knock Assetto Corsa down on just a tad. 25. I just want to have a look at this very quickly because I was kind of just like wondering. I was looking at it going, that's probably not my finest work, but okay. Let's just save this. Save the preset very quickly. Okay, we'll just max out the opponent's strength then and just do 100% for all of them. Penalties, I guess, yeah, we'll put those on. Extended physics, yeah, we need those. Yeah, I guess we'll find out from 52 laps. Drive through if we... And when we start last at the back of the grid, like everyone else should be. Okay, right, let's get cracking. We are going to have to do... I'm probably going to have to do some pits and some bits on the... We will have to eventually. I don't know about fuel. To be honest, I didn't really check what my fuel rate was actually. We did like 6 laps, didn't we? And we had to... I think we had to stop at some point. Why has it done that then? There we go. All right. Yeah, this is when I was getting some screenshots earlier. So that looks amazing. Look at that. Just the shiny McLaren with. Shiny McLaren with all its glory. It's amazing. That's such an iconic car for me, growing up, seeing Lewis Hamilton, Dayglow yellow helmet, and just that shine on that McLaren. Oh. So cool. Like, no one knows that, but that's my iconic car. I think on my Instagram it's the photo my granddad took of me of I think it was Brooklands. I think it must have been Brooklands. And this was back in 2007-08 when Hamilton was doing his Operations Controller for Luton Borough Council. I'm alright, thank you. Don't quite fancy being paid less than I already am. No, I'm joking. I'm paid alright. I'm happy. I'm a happy man, okay? Guys, fuel be nice, please. We might as well just fully fuel up, medium tyres, and just see how far we can go. Front and rears are fine. I'm actually alright with how we are. I might just put a bit more turn in on this. Just want a just a teeny bit more toe and a bit more camber, just so I can really angle in at the corners. Well, that's essentially what it is for, like just angling in a bit at the corners. Because I like to attack a corner a little bit. That's fine. ARB. Do you want to change the ARBs? High volumes on lots of, yeah, it's fine. Engine limiter. I think HRT might have forgotten to turn that off for years. I'm going to raise the tyre pressures just a little bit, so they're good. Final gear, I'm going to raise a little bit. That's fine. Okay, there's our grid then. "52 laps, let's go." Oops. Well, that's why everyone, you don't send it into turn 1 because that's just the bunching up of that's everyone just bunching up. Oh, oh, you know what I've forgotten to do as well? Fuck's sake, you know what I forgot to do? Forgot to do my pit. Pit preferences. I don't think we're going to need that much fuel, but we're probably going to just take it anyways. I'm going to go soft, actually. 16, 16, 17. I'll tell you what, I might actually just start on the soft and see how they are. They were decent in the on the launch, but it's just. That caught me off guard. I thought I was going to get a penalty there for a jump start, but no chill AI. Fucking hell. We're not going to restart. I just want a clean, like, first couple of corners. I just need to take it easy. I need to remember I need to take it easy. Fuck me. Right. Get clean getaway. Don't send it into turn 1. Get them on the straights. Assetto Corsa Panda, how are you doing? Welcome to the embarrassing of trying to get a race start without having that being sent into a fucking new dimension by a HRT. Yeah, this is a 2010 mod. Oh, not Karun Chandok out already. I'm just taking it very, very easy right now. Pull the back muscle. Axel F. Oh bloody hell! Sorry to hear that, man. Was that the Crazy Frog version, or like the Bing Bing one, or? Oh my god! Just witnessed Hulkenberg had a murder. Oh my god! Kovalainen, bloody hell. I mean, speaking of injuries, I remember there was, when I was Bucks FC chair, we had a guy who, I think he pulled his hamstring on the ding ding itself. That was like high school jam back in the day. Was, oh no, not high school, primary school. I still listen to it at high school, to be fair, but God, Petrov, give me some room. Nope, he didn't give me room. Neither did Kristen either. Jeez. Nice catch, I guess, but can't remember if there's curves on these cars, but I would like some curves. Not Ripley, let's see. Okay, now a bit clearer, finally. Highlight of the day was getting showered by my parents. Chance. Showered by your parents wearing Speedos. To be fair, at least you had the Speedos on. Like, I didn't realise it was that bad. Jeez, that's bad injury, man. Sorry to hear that. You need one that's like back massager things. Oh my god. Guemi. Right, Guemi. Oh, jeez, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Is that Glock? Around the outside of Timo Koch we go. Oh my goodness me! Hamilton's back in position again! Is that Glock? Oh, just off the grass by Kobayashi. Can't tell if those people are boxing already because they need to, or they're just. Oh my god. Suddenly. X-rated Formula 1. Is that cock? Is that cock going slowly? It is cock. just on the hub. Just James Allen and Martin Brundle. C-Max fans, you can go side by side through cops. You might shit yourself a bit doing it, but... Are we all stuck in a train behind Michael Schumacher? Pre-vegetable, obviously. Oh, Massa's gone. I feel bad for calling him saying pre-vegetable Schumacher. Probably not the wisest of words. Hub intro beat. Oh, Felipe. Don't get me started going side by side with Rigots. There was a short which I thought would anger everyone, but there was a Westie TV short that nearly came out about that, but I was kind of like, oh, I'll hold it. Left for a little bit. Right, let's get some quali laps in. Let's try and catch the top 5. So I've already used nearly a quarter of a tank of fuel. So the pack's there. I've just seen them going around far and out of How you feeling with the new regs? The thing is, I think with the battery management stuff, I think, yeah, it's a bit much. I think it's another thing for the driver to think about, but the racing it's actually created, it's actually decent. The best analogy I've heard of it was rocket powered Mohawk on his video the other day about overtaking it. Basically, he was calling it fake overtaking, which it is essentially. It is you basically are enforcing overtaking. To try and, you know, solve a problem which actually probably would have been fine. The thing is though, because in 2014 when we had the last massive regs change, everyone hated it because there was no overtaking, and if Nico and Lewis didn't have the snip snap, yeah, exactly that. The analogy about there was the fake tits and real tits analogy, which I was on the floor pissing myself watching this for the first time. It was hilarious. It's like fake tits. I was like, how the fuck? Like, it wasn't a wrong analogy. It was a fair analogy to compare it to. Yes, it is artificial. Does it look good? Yes. But it's not real. It's like, and that's fair. I think it's a very fair analogy to make. Fair comparison. I mean, yeah. Formula 1, eh? But in terms of like the aero and stuff, the active aero, I like it. I think it's cool. Formula 1's always kind of had like a road car. The thing is, and I think this is more highlighted by probably Netflix, because not a lot of the Netflix fans were around back in 2014. Is that a lot of the newer fans need to realise that this happens nearly every regs change. It happens. Like, an 8th, yeah. It's like, yeah, it is a bit. I think all the pre-season talk about drivers, you know, who maybe have come from or have a sim racing background, Verstappen, Piastri, Norris. You know, I think it's fair to say that maybe they would have an advantage. Bortoletto's another one as well. I think he's actually worked out, even though he's had his 2 issues with the Audi in Australia and China. Let's get Seb then. Take that! For legal reasons, that was my index finger. My middle finger looks a bit different, it's like that. Alonso leads then. Wow. Yeah, I think with iRacing and, you know, the Formula 1 series has never been popular since the Williams. Was it they had the Williams FW31 as the main kind of car. They all thought, the MP430 will bring it in, but it was the McLaren, so they fucked up with it massively. And then they never did it again. So I remember buying that. I remember buying and driving that car and thinking, "Ooh, this is fun." I haven't actually seen any of the F1 esports stuff recently, but I know I saw the clip of Otmir the other day, the guy in Otmir, and he looked like he was having good fun. Oh my god, this is a battle here. Hamilton and Webber. G'day, mate. Ooh. Oh, has Lewis got a puncture? I think he might. That looks like a puncture on Lewis's car. Yeah. Air Lewis, yeah. I've always hated how high the curves are. And I've seen it more and more in recent years as like a deterrent, but they're so dangerous. Remember, I think it was actually the crash at Silverstone a couple of years ago with the F3 or F2 cars. I think it was the F3 or F2 cars, and there was just like a massive, like, one hit the curb and then just wiped out a couple of cars going sideways. Awful hit, but you know, never. What about it? Oh my god. There's an Aussie rules, Mark. Need a Singapore sling back. Yeah, I think that'd be good on the current regs, by the way. Singapore sling. I think the FIA tried to change it with Singapore because it was causing too many issues and it was safety. Utter woke nonsense! I'm going to need to pit in a minute. I'm just looking at my left rear. Oh dear. Maybe the Verstappen fans were right after all. You know, just... Multi-21. Multi-21 sim. Alright, box next lap, box next lap. I don't think I need fuel. This is... I shouldn't need fuel. Might have to just take a stop-go penalty out of pity. So about going cops through cops side by side. Maybe they were right. Maybe they were slightly right. Whoa. Soft it again. Whoa. Got to stop looking at chat when going towards corners. Ah. You know, I reckon I can actually survive another lap on these. Maybe two. If I nurse them nicely, maybe... He technically moved across, but he moved across to make the corner. I think it's even funny because there's a new white tower Red Bull. Yeah, that is a puncture on Jensen Button, by the way. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try it again on Jensen Button this time. And prove all the Verstappen fans wrong. Redemption on Jensen. I also quite badly need a lead. All the Verstappen fans are going to pile on and go, Mark's fault. To be fair, I've completely fucked the weather one. I must say, Robert Kubica is currently 4th. I'm not sure how. Yeah, I tell you what, I think mediums. Put in 10 extra laps of fuel. 45 litres. Is he going to pit anytime today? Fucking hell, Fernando. This Ferrari looks like he's about to be on Back to the Future. Marty! Marty! We need to win the British Grand Prix! Nice grip. Yeah, the grip's gone on the tyre. I can feel it a little bit, but I want to try and stretch the stint a bit longer so I can go on long with the mediums. Oh my god. I don't think I touched him. I might have done. But I don't think I did. Marty! We need to prep for the Hards! Marty! Multi-21! Right, definitely in the box now. Right, 50. Yeah. Put another 12 laps then. We can go 24 laps on these tyres. Marty, we need to pit for primes. Actually, some damage change too. I'll miss the pit box. That is comical. Why is your guy tweaking on pit entry? I'm not sure. Cold mediums, jeez. Ladies and gentlemen, Assetto Corsa. Oh. Oh. Wait, I just got what you meant. Yeah, we hired our pit crew out of Berlin here at West Racing Sport. I actually need to make that video. It's probably it's on my list for tomorrow. Oh, I'm struggling to get some heat into these tyres. I'm not feeling any grip. What was that meme with the Mega Kubica? What was it? I can't remember. If they all start running out of fuel, I'm just going to go to the Nordschleife with my Ford Fiesta. But no one actually pitted. I'm actually a bit confused. Why no one has pitted. There's another mod I need to get. Now I can't see Robert Kubica behind me. Oh. I have no grip going into the last corner. Absolutely nobody has pitted, which is quite a surprise. He's just fucking gone beyond. The 100-meter board goes flying. Should we try it again? Maybe we'll do it on the next lap, just send it flying again. Farming sim. The funny thing is that there actually probably is a mod for Assetto Corsa tractors or something. Give me something to hit, give me something to hit, give me something to hit. No. Oh, I'm struggling at this last corner. Ooh, okay. I think there was a mod. There were some weird mods. The thing is, the one bit of content I've wanted to do for a while is do like a like Top Gear used to do like a public like transport race. I'd really like to do that, but with like airport vehicles. If there was an airport vehicles mod, I'd do it. Guys, you can pit. I'm starting to get a bit slightly worried that we are just going to be like this for the rest of the race. Oh. Oh my god. You do it? Office chair, 24 hours of Le Mans. Yes. I mean, that's what I did it on. Remember the Le Mans I did a couple of years ago? I'm thinking of bringing that back on Le Mans Ultimate this year, but I don't know. Or maybe doing it on iRacing again, but... I probably could have done this tonight on F1 2012. That's what it should have been the April 1st stream. To be fair, yesterday was pretty spontaneous. I was kind of like, oh, I've got nothing kind of to do. So I said to Kristen, do you want to just hop on the stream and just have a laugh on the realms? And she was like, yeah, we'll do it. So yeah, we ended up doing it, which was good fun. I enjoyed it. It was good. It was actually quite a good laugh in the end doing it, but I'm gutted everyone kind of came a bit late, by the way, because we came a bit later on the stream, and I was kind of like, oh, I'm knackered, I need some sleep. Because I was still feeling it for my night shift on the Wednesday morning. So I literally finished the Wednesday morning, went to bed at about 7ish, and then, or 7 AM. And then woke up about 1 o'clock-ish, roundabouts. And then that was me kind of ready, really. Bit deep. Got my grass. Everyone is just struggling with rears now. Why? Kristen, why? Not only did she block me, she blocked me on the straight. tell you, let's just go full send for a couple laps. Oh, Fernando is boxing. Okay. I think this will be fuel. So, okay, so they're going to pit when the fuel runs down, not when the tyres go off. So we're now in the lead. Might not be in the lead for long. Ooh. Quick stop from Fernando. Schumacher retired. Well, he is, isn't he? I think he's a bit more than retired. No, I can't make that joke. No, that is a joke that probably might cross the line, Elliot. So let's not tell that joke. Off goes Leclerc, through goes Hamilton. It's not a lap car, but it was still funny. Alonso 12.1 behind. Didn't I actually spin Felipe Massa earlier? It is a bit like a hydrogen bomb versus a coughing baby, this one. Might have to slow down a bit, make it fair. Yeah. To be fair, the thing is though, is that these days some people do have a line. I agree with you on that. I think, but like if I'm not publicly on camera, I will make jokes continuously, like it will flow off the tongue. But in these days, you don't know your audience, especially on a site like this, like YouTube. Like anybody, and I mean anyone and everyone, could be offended by something. No downshift, 7th gear only. Yeah? Had to do the Hamilton start thing, don't I? Put it. Oh, gone. Nico, gone. Whoa! How long am I doing this for? I think maybe we'll do 2 laps of this. not actually that much slower. It was a high-speed circuit. I'm not actually that much slower. Whoa. Tyre temps just spiked massively. Okay, one lap of this then. Keep a respectable gap to Rosberg. Ugh. It'd be hard if I get. It'd be a lot harder if I got stuck in 4th or 5th. I feel I can carry a lot of speed though, going into corners like. I'm interested to see what my lap time will be here. I might genuinely see if I can pass him in 7th gear. I think that might be possible. I generally put in a 7/10 faster lap time in just 7th gear than Nico Rosberg. Let him back through. Let him back through. Kind of moved in the braking zone, which I don't really approve with, but see Alonso 2 seconds behind. Jeez. I'm kind of not used to not shifting at this point. I don't think I've shifted out of gear, by the way, for about maybe 3 laps. Wide. I think we can catch. I think we are catching Nico, just like ever so slightly. Gen Alpha challenge. What's that? Well, this is the lead. So I've got to pass Nico, but also defend from Fernando Alonso, which is. Coming back at him. Oh! He hit me. He hit me. That was my corner and I gave him so much space. No. Still have not changed gear, by the way. Only gears 6 and 7. Okay. Right, 6 and 7 from now on. Oh, I see what you mean. It's hard when you're using 2 gears. You want to just catch him, but you just can't quite do it. Oh, here we go. Nico Rosberg, you're toast. So close. Get Jen Alford. Oh, it's tempting to. Oh no. No, back high again. That's quite fun, this. Is that the man who beat Lewis Hamilton in Equal Machinery in 2016? Is that Nico Rosberg? Should we tell you, we're going to go down to 5th. We're going to stay in 5th this entire track. It's annoying. Tell you what, no more Gen Alpha challenge. We need to put the foot down and go. Is this the man who had 2 7-time world champion teammates and beat them both in Equal Machinery? Someone's, you know that like that. There's a mosquito in the room. Yeah, is that exact? I'll do it on a straight actually. Better. Mosquito in the room. I know summer's coming here in the UK, but no mosquitoes yet. There probably will be next summer, by the way. Global warming. Where's my tinfoil hat? Tin hat. One-handed with my weak hand through cops, drinking a Coke. Well, they normally... It's normally climate related. So if I put my biology hat on, I believe that mosquitoes are a bit seasonal. And they move up with the warmer weather. In the summer, they come up here to our south coast. And they start sucking the blood out of people. Vampires, then. Don't you know how far ahead I am of everyone at the minute? Oh no. Ah, that was silly, Elliot. You shouldn't have done that, should you? Okay, we need to stop anyways, but... should we do an engine replacement? So about cops. That was on the exit of cops. Not on the turn-in. Shit, I was meant to pit, wasn't I? Fuck. Never mind. Next lap it is. How much fuel do I need? That'll be 18. Just 40, that's not enough. I think we had a fuel emergency on the last time. 60 litres. Try and stretch the set of softs as far as we can go. Why did you turn into Matt Gallagher? Why did he turn into Matt Gallagher? That's rad. Who was Tom? I've actually seen Tom Bellingham at a train station. He was with his I nearly went to say hello, but then I kind of realised he was with his wife and kid. They were on I think they were on a day trip to London. But I've seen quite a few YouTubers on that route, on my train route. To be fair, to London. I've seen. I'm not going to say which stations they were seen at. I can say one person, but I can't say the others. But Tom Bellingham, I saw. So the guy who does P1 with Matt Gallagher. I saw him at one of the stations. Yeah, I know which one you mean. Oh, fuck off! Who was it? Yeah, but Tom Bellingham though. I saw him at the train station. He was with his family, his wife and kid. I wanted to say hello, but it just wasn't the right thing. And then I've also, this is a really, really weird one for me. Tommy in it, I've seen. So the Minecraft one, I've seen hanging about St Pancras. Okay, last stop. We're out and away. But yeah, I've seen him on the train, but on the train station. We got the same train into London. Oh, they've put the dries on. Maybe that's what I should do. Wet weather tyres. Put wet weather tyres on. I'll get a big enough gap. I might just push these to the end and see how long I can do it. Yeah, I never spoke to either of them on the train. I've served as cabin crew at Love Island style. Some of the like you wouldn't think they'd fly like Love Island would fly EasyJet, but yeah, I've served the Love Island style in my time, which was a laugh to be fair. But I mean, the two girls I was with, that sounds really awful. Sorry, the two girls who I was working with, I think I was flying with. I remember that day really well because it was actually such a fun crew. I think it was Ella and what was her name? Ellie. That was it. Because Ellie, I remember, used to work at the partner pub that I worked at when I was at home. So we knew similar people, which was quite a laugh to be fair. Yeah. But they were like saying fangirling over this like Love Island star, and I was like, who? The island flew EasyJet. I think they did. Yeah, Love Island. The Love Island stars. I think this was when they weren't filming. By the way, when Love Island wasn't actually filming, but. We ain't doing that shit again with a Red Bull. The island flew EasyJet. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now announcing flights. That's the story. I'll tell you in a minute once I pass Jensen, but I was actually talking about it with the RAC recovery guy the other night who was towing my car, about crew and all the stuff that we were talking. Well, we was actually having quite a laugh. And let's get Jensen. Back in the lead, 15 to go. Oh, Felipe! They're not blue flag drivers anymore. Just me. Oh, now I'm going to be cut by Lewis. Oh, no, like the TV show Love Island. Like, there was, like... So, like, they have, like, all the Love Island stars. I'm not sure if they have Love Island in Croatia. It's kind of like... I don't really know how to describe Love Island. I don't really watch it. Basically, there's, like, a load of single men and women, and they get put in, like, a villa on an island. And I guess they just try and... I think they try and just, like, make couples for, like, 3-4 weeks. And... yeah, that's pretty much it. it's really strange, and a lot of the relationships I see are coming out of Love Island feel very fake. But I mean, they've made it work. There's like, I don't know what you call it, Tommy Fury, Molly May. That's pretty much the only one I remember from Love Island, to be honest, because no one would shut up about them for fucking weeks. But yeah, that's Love Island basically. Ooh. I'm taking the piss now. Having fun. Ooh. Is that Nico Rosberg? The man who beat Lewis Hamilton in equal machinery up ahead. Right, I'm just going to pause a second. Ooh, there we go. Just want to check something. Have I lost the chat? Hang on. How's 1.9 on the chat? I could do. I'm just seeing your message pattern of it. I could do that. It's not a reaction videos. Not really my thing, anyways. Reaction videos and reaction content, but there's never really. I don't really unless I react to something on stream. There's nothing really that's kind of I do that would make me think, oh yeah, I should react to that. But yeah. Right, well, 13 to go at the line, so just gonna hold on, I guess. I don't know how much fuel we're gonna have. I think we might have a fuel emergency, so I might start lifting and coasting just a little bit, just to try and conserve the result. Whoa! What was he doing? Oh, that's a nasty lock. No, what other stories were there? Oh, that was what I was going to say. So the guy, when I broke down the other, I might as well explain the story again. Basically, the blue KA broke down the other night. So my car, it's a blue Ford KA. It's a wonderful little car, and unfortunately, The other on Sunday night when I was driving to take Kristen out for her birthday dinner, or to take her to dinner for her birthday. That's the worst part of it, by the way. This breakdown happened on the way to me taking Kristen out for dinner. That was the worst part of it, and I felt so awful for it. But basically, the engine started slipping as I was going down the M1. Got to the M25, and I'm thinking, oh, this could be sticky. And as I'm getting 5 miles away from her place to pick her up, bear in mind, I got all my stuff in the back, everything. I completely lose drive. The clutch goes, and I can't move forward. I'm stuck on a hill, and I've lost a lot of fluid. So I get a tow from the RAC. This literally happened within 30 minutes, and I'm like, wow, okay, that's amazing. Are they going to be able to take me home? They didn't. They didn't give me. I was like, are they going to be able to get me all the way up home up to Northamptonshire so I can go and drop the car at my trusted garage, which I does all my MOTs and does all my stuff. So I know I'm not going to get ripped off. I'll set it quickly. But so the guy came, said, "Hi mate, I'm only going to take you up to Northampton services. It's about maybe 20-30 miles from where I actually need to be. It's fine." They were going to organise someone to take over the tow. So because the guy ran out of working hours, he couldn't take me all the way home, which was fair enough. I understand that. I was cabin crew, which always has problems of hours. So yeah, well, that was that really. But we got dropped at Northampton services. Kristen joined me, and we were told, you've got to wait for your next tow. It's going to be 1 a.m. We then got told, "Hi Elliot, sorry, we're going to have to push back your tow because we have no available units. Your next pickup's going to be from a third party at 02:56. Fair enough, that's fine, we'll hold out another couple of hours. Gets to 02:56, no one turns up. Gets to 03:30, no one turns up. We call the RAC again, and they're like, "Oh, hi Mr. West, sorry, we're not actually going to get a unit out to you till 7 a.m. At which point I'm like, okay, what the fuck? Like, I'm going to wait another 4 hours here at the services, which only at the McDonald's open, by the way. And I, at this point, have been awake for nearly 24 hours because I've been working the day before. We then get told, oh, we're going to get another third-party company to pick you up at 7 a.m. So we get to 7 a.m. and they're like, oh, hi Mr. West. Sorry to cause any more inconvenience. The guy who's meant to be towing you hasn't showed up to work. At this point, I'm absolutely fucking furious, and I say to them, right, if you get me another third party, this isn't going to work. Get me an RAC patrol, whether it's the same guy who towed me last night or the same guy who towed me before, and please can you just get me home, because we've been awake now for nearly however many hours. Eventually gets to 8:30 and we're finally getting towed and on the move. My god, the guy, I think it's Ian. Ian, he was absolutely lovely. We bought him a coffee and stuff because we were just at this point, we were felt so awful to the point where we were just like, look, let's just buy him a coffee head up to the garage, let them know what's gone on, get the car towed in, and yeah. But the two guys who helped us out, James and Ian, on the RAC teams were actually lovely. They were absolutely brilliant. It was just a bit shambles with the third parties, and I was quite surprised they couldn't get someone out to us. But yeah. But the whole clutch assembly on the KA is basically just disintegrated. So we're going to have to. I'm probably going to pay probably about 800 quid to get this KA fixed, and then I'm probably going to move it on this summer. Once all my overtime comes in, I think I'll do that in June. Save all my money and just come back in June and do it. Okay, Panda, what I'm going to do is, for the last lap, last 3 laps, I will put on full wet tyres. Do they have full wets? Oh, we don't have any wets. Okay, right, no wet tyres then. Do we not have really no wets? Should be good to survive anyways. Just 7 laps or so. After this, I don't know what time it is actually. I've got a funny feeling it's like 9 o'clock or something. That's gone quite quick, this race. Are we about to lap the field? Genuinely think we might be just about to lap the field here. Yeah, well, wasn't fun, but yeah. Well, I'm not sure what you were saying sounds fun too, but it was the car. If it was the KA clutch going, fucking awful. If it's the race and going onto wet tyres, I might not be able to do it anyways. It's a bit of a shame, but yeah. Hey, everyone keeps asking about the FPC World Cup, by the way, this year. I haven't got a clue if it's going to happen. I don't actually think I'll be doing it anyways, because I'm actually going to be on a holiday midway through the World Cup. So it's basically I'll be watching the World Cup final when I'm in France. Hopefully, if the whole Iran situation calms down a bit. Oh, okay, right, Jesus. Okay, super soft. Shit. Will be 8 laps, 5 laps, 6 laps to go. Okay. Yeah, after this race, we'll take a break and we're going to take the KA on the Nordschleife. It's bottled it. Look at that! Look at that on the front right. Jesus. You know what we're going to do? We're going to try and set a sub 130. I think we can do it. I think we try and set a sub 1:30 minute lap, sub minute 30 lap time. Our fastest, I think, was a 1:32 in the practice earlier, but I think we could do a sub 1:30. Technically, we have made a HRT chassis here win a race. Come on then. I've got that fucking Renault, Jesus. Come on, we can do it. Full send. Buttons in the pits. I think a 1:30 is possible there. Do a 1:31.8 there, so that's come on. Not enough speed. No. I held that well, but that was just a bit too much. Jaime Alguersuari's retired. Oh. Just pushing a bit too much, I think. Gold moment's gone a little bit. feel the rears lighting up just a little bit. Ooh, little kiss on Kobayashi. Let's really lock in for this lap. Okay, all right. Let's bring the car home. It's actually been fun. I've actually really enjoyed the race. Not really had much competitive AI or anything, but I think we know now for the future. I think I'll start planning the 24 hours of Le Mans. Thought the car had gone for a second there. Good room steer. Could genuinely lap the field here. I'll pass Jensen Button this lap. Right, down the hanger straight one last time. It's been a good race, everyone. A HRT chassis is going to win a Grand Prix. Oh, we had a 131.2. Oh, if I didn't slow down the line with a 130.0. No! Ah. I have not moved out my chair for about 3 hours. This is nuts. Oh, Jesus. race. What a race. Oh. 85 seconds behind. Jesus. Hour and a half as well. Right. Oh. That's not the end of the stream tonight. That's not going to be in the stream. We want to do something else. There's one other thing I want to do, and we want to drive the KA at the Nordschleife and see what lap we can do in it. It's not technically the KA, but so I'm just going to set this up now. Is it the 1.6? 2009? Which one it is? It's that one, isn't it? Is it that one? Vision Metallic. Top speed 193 kilometers per hour. This is the shit box I've been envisioning. Right. We want the bridge to bridge one, so that's going to be the Nürburgring. The Nords. Endurance 108. Touristenfahrten. Touristenfahrten? Yeah. Right. I'm going to take 2 minutes. Any questions you got, let me know, and I'm going to come back in a minute, and we'll race this. Right. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to have a moment. Where's the be right back? There it is. Back in a sec. I do hate how it makes this chair makes me feel like I'm sat my balls half the time. I don't know how the actual racing drivers do it, to be fair, but hang on, let me just come back. Vid camera, there we go. Oh, right, sorry everybody. I just had to sort myself out because you know how it is, sitting in this chair for so long. Not sure. I'll get to that in a minute, but Right, let's go. Same conditions. I would like a... Yeah, pits. We need pits for the tourist. 1. Right. My car is not a Fiesta TI. It is a Ford KA, but it looks similar. It feels similar. 5 gears H shifter. It's about a ton. And it probably could do 193 kilometers per hour. This is my kind of proving ground, in a sense, for this. So we're going to see how quickly a Ford KA can lap the Nordschleife. Wish me luck, everyone. That's got the same dash and everything. The Fiesta and the KA were very similar cars, to be fair, but gears. Put on wet weather tyres. Jeez. I need higher tyre pressures because we're going to have a lot of straight, so we need to get high speed. We're going to get the speeds up. Fuel, 30 litres will do. The thing's not quite there. Get a pit stop strategy for a Ford KA. Right. Oh yes. Sounds about right. Right, let's go. Can you tell I miss driving my car? Oh my god, I forgot it's a bit of a boat. Right, start on the bridge. Here we go. I'm not going to see a clock until it comes up. It's a bit slippery. Stay clear of the curbs. Keep it in fourth. A little bit wide, but it's alright. Right, let's see how far we can get. Here, this is going to be 5th gear, and then it's a long. Might keep it in 4th here, actually. Might need to lift the grass a little bit. I forget cars. These cars are so much harder than the F1 cars to drive. Okay, here we go. We're probably about to hit max speed here. A long braking zone all the way down to the right-hander. Probably going to brake a bit later, but it's confidence. First time going into that car. So yeah, start shifting the clutch so we can get this a bit quicker. Okay, up the hill. Oh, don't lose it. Felt the understeer through that. Full send. Feeling it a little bit. I should have probably shifted. Couldn't really. That's it. Could have taken a bit more speed through there, but that's amore. This corner I'm going up the hill. I've probably got that all wrong as well in terms of the lines. Doing better in fourth gear than we were in fifth. Oh, don't remind me of KA on a hill. I'm getting like Vietnam flashbacks right now to when the clutch broke on Sunday. The carousel. Should we take it? Let's take it. Nothing to see. Probably a lot of floor damage, but it's okay. This is where it all could come undone. That felt nice. still go. We can keep going. But that's why I hate these corners. Because they're so unforgiving. This one's fast and connect to it enough. God. Little kiss of the barrier, but that's an Nordschleifer. Downshifted there, it's engine braking kicking in. Right. All the power to the bridge. To the bridge. A 9:16. Okay. Go again. Can't believe I've done that. Okay, let's get some more Pilot Sports now. I'm going to raise the tyre pressures a little bit because I didn't think they... We'll go and have another crack at the lap. Yes. No litres of fuel, everything's out of that. Oh. If only they were this quick at Quick Fit, Jesus. Okay, right. Remember, a 9:16 is what we need right now. One more attempt and we're going to call it, I think. Probably could have done second gear going up the hill there, going towards the first corner. And Hatchling back. I think it's Hatchling back. I can't remember what you call it. Oh no. We keep going. There's no damage to the wheels or the engine, so we press onwards. We throw everything at this lap if we can. So what are we? Fourth up the whale here. God, we're buffed about it. To Jan Marden's flip hole. Come on. Power! Power, come on! Very excited, the indicators on there. Whoa. Really starting to throw the car in a bit more now. It's alright. We can survive that. Maybe if we set this around the Top Gear track, that might be a better... Can anyone just Google very quickly? That's a big one. Very quickly, did Top Gear ever run a Ford Fiesta around the track? Probably one for Google or something. This won't be a clean lap, but I know it'll be faster. That felt a lot cleaner. I normally hate that corner. Seriously, the track I don't typically drive, I remember a lot of it. I remember a friend of mine from high school, now called Danielle. We were talking back in high school, and we were basically sim racing. We loved it, and we tried to try and beat each other. Basically, this electric car challenge. So the Volkswagen IDRs. I haven't spoken in ages. Yeah, it was like a group of us that all went on like race room, and we all used to just try and just get the fastest lap time. It was so much fun. I actually miss those times of trying to get the fastest lap off each other. We'd all go back into school and like try and say like, "Oh, I did a 5 minute this week, 5 minutes something this week at the Nords Live." Because race room used to have some really good hot lap competitions. They still do, I think, to be fair. I think this feels a lot quicker, by the way. Oh, gonna kiss the berry again. Oh. Nasty. It's what happens to a lot of the tourists anyway that go here for like, oh, they go, oh, we're gonna get a lap of the, you know. The only thing is their insurance doesn't cover motor racing and they get absolutely fucked. My favourite ones of the North Side of the clips is where you get like the tourist buses that get the pass to go on the North Slifer, and they're just being passed by all these like Porsche GT3s and Audis, and God, it looks like some fun. Straight away, I lost a bit of time there. If anyone knows what that Top Gear Fiesta time, I would love to know. That felt faster. I reckon we could do a sub 9 minute. Come on, power. All the way. All the way. 9:11. Okay. A sub 9 minutes probably possible. Oh shit. Done it again. Looks so weird from above, like. Oh, hang on, for the text. Right, what have we got then? We've got two. We got sub 9 minute. I'm just trying to think of everything we could do. The thing is, the hits we had probably took off a couple of minutes. If we go low fuel, which we could do, we've done a couple of laps now, so we can probably find out how many litres of fuel it is. So should we just get everything repaired quickly? How much can we do? He reacted nicely to that. What are they doing? Like, reline. Is this like, what pose is it? Just trying to remember what pose that is. It's like the. Right, we'll get back on the racing front now. Did it not? Oh. Right. Okay, get a fresh engine anyway. Duolingo said my street's in danger. No. Right, let's go. Okay, back to the. What a start. Right. Angle's important, come on. Downhill we go. Watch our braking points. Now. Come on then. All the power in the world now. It's the last lap and we're going to call it a night. I just want a 1 sub 9 minute. Ugh. A little tap of the wall, but it's get away with it. Full send, no brakes. Try and preserve as much speed as I can. Think about braking yet. Come on. Come on. That felt really nice. So nice. Wider on that occasion, but it's okay. We've got away with it. Come on! I didn't feel as quick that time. Keep it to the inside. We'll just try and see how much we can get. Speed-wise. Problem is, keep it in fourth all the way up towards the right-handed for the carousel. My foot is flat to the floor. To the right a bit more to carry some more speed in, but that's it. Probably a better way of taking the carousel there. Come on. Bit of off-roading, but it's okay. Could have probably put a bit more power down on that one, but can't really help it. Oh, come on. Come on, foot flat to the floor. Power, power. Come on, come on, come on, come on. It's got to be a sub 9. Come on. Oh, no! 902. No! Oh dear. Damn it! Come on! Oh, it's so annoying. Oh. How long was this? I'm going to take to save. If I did it. Right, I'm going to take it out to there. Oh, come on. It's so annoying. 9022. So we're going to find 2 seconds out of this thing. Considering we did no practice and we've done only 3 laps, that's brilliant. Oh dear. Right, well, I think we're going to call it tonight. That was good fun. Maybe we'll come back and do an Orange Lifer thing another day. But, yeah, I'll try hot lap the KA elsewhere. But that's it. I'm gutted about that. I'm absolutely gutted. 902. Maybe that's a video I need to do. Try and beat my lap time around the Nürburgring in a Ford Fiesta. Right, okay everybody, thanks very much for watching. I will might be back tomorrow. I need to do some videos tomorrow, so I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow night. If I am, I'll be quite surprised. But I might stream tomorrow night and see what happens. But yeah, we'll see. Right, thanks very much everyone. I will see you all probably might be Sunday night. I will see. I'm thinking Sunday might be the day that I come back and do some stuff again. But we'll see. Yeah, right. Thanks very much, everybody. I'll see you all. Might see you Sunday then. But if not, enjoy the videos. I think there's tonight. It was Marseille Man City that's now out, so you can go watch that now on Westie TV. Panda, thanks very much. I will see you. See you later. I think Liverpool's out already. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's either last week. Liverpool played not PSG. I think Liverpool did play this week. I think that video's already out. But yeah, right. I'll see you all soon. All right. Thanks very much, everybody. Oh yeah, an F1 Fantasy Series Monday. Don't forget Monday. Right. I'm gonna go now. Right. See you later, everybody. Bye. Bye. Bye.